Hi guys, so now this is a figure of a cube and it has the dimensions of 7 times a raised to the 4th power times b raised to the 8th power. Now remember, a cube has faces that are square. And so because it has square faces, then we know that all sides have this measurement. Which expression below represents the volume of the cube of length times width times height? So you would do 7a raised to the 4th power times b raised to the 8th power, where you're multiplying all of this expression to itself 3 times. So I'm going to show you 2 ways. You can literally multiply them out like this. This is the first way. Or you can do it to where you have it raised to an exponent of 3, because you know you're multiplying it all 3 times. So the first way, this is the first way, you can write it out, or a second way, you can write it out this way. So with the first way, you have to understand that this expression doesn't have any operations, so we know it's just purely multiplication. This entire thing is a strand of multiplication. So then I can group my values and group my like terms through that multiplication. So I'm going to multiply 7 times 7 times 7. So I'm going to use my calculator. So let's see, 7 times 7 times 7 is 343. So it cannot be B, cannot be D. Now I'm going to do a to the 4th power times a to the 4th power times a to the 4th power. So when you're multiplying, it's a product of powers. We got to add our exponents. So a to the 4th plus the 4th plus the 4th is a to the 12th power, which is right here. See? So it is a. Now let me show you using this simpler way of notating this, the volume, by just writing a little 3 at the top. It's a little bit more quicker because it takes less time of writing it in expanded form. I mean, it takes more time writing it in expanded form, so writing it in this simpler form helps us to just go about it quicker. So then I'm going to do on my calculator 7 raised to the, okay. So how did I do this? Let me show you. Let me show you guys. Hold on. So on my calculator, I'm going to type in 7. So as normal, I wrote in the 7. Now I want to square that. So here is a neat tool that I like to use. I'm pointing at it. It's next to the 9. I'm going to press that tool, and it opens up a list of all these things that we can choose from. But you see that square raised to a little square? That is going to help me turn it into an exponent of any number that I want. So I'm going to press enter, and as you can see, this has turned into a little text box where I can put in that value. So I'm going to type in the 3. And the reason why I did that is because this is an exponent button, yes, but it's only raised to the 2. So I had to do it that way, so that way I can get it raised to the 3. Okay? So I got to 343 that way. And then a to the 4th power raised to the 3 means that it's a power raised to a power, so I need to multiply. 4 times 3 is 12, a to the 12th power, which I get here. And so either way it works. If you want to write it out in expanded form or write it with an exponent raised to the third power, because all sides are the same, the length, width, and height is the same, you can do it this way.